Hello and welcome to a new episode on the 1000 Curiosities channel. Today's video is about the salamander. Salamander is a common name for about 550 species of amphibians. These are characterized by an exterior appearance similar to that of lizards, with a delicate body, short snout and a well-developed tail. Most salamanders have 4 fingers on the rear legs and 5 on the front legs. Their humid skin makes them prefer the aquatic environments. Some salamanders live their entire life in a totally aquatic medium. Others are periodically in the water, while a third category are totally terrestrial. Salamanders have a unique capacity among vertebrates to regenerate lost limbs or other parts of their bodies. Salamanders are present on all continents except for Australia, Antarctica and most of Africa. 1/3 of all known species live in North America. Mature salamanders usually have a tetrapod body with a cylindrical trunk and a long tail. Some species, like the siren lacertina, have their front legs reduced or missing, giving them an eel-like aspect. Their skin lacks scales, is humid and smooth, with the exception of the triton, which can have a dry and soft or rough skin. Their skin can be grey or vividly colored, with various shapes, stripes or spots. The male tritons become vividly colored during the mating season. The cave salamanders, which live in the dark, lack pigmentation and have a rosy, semi-transparent or pearly appearance. The size of a salamander varies from 2.7 centimeters, just over an inch, including the tail, all the way to the Chinese salamander, which can reach 1.8 meters in length, weighing 65 kilograms. However, most salamanders have a length between 10 and 22 centimeters. Breathing differs among salamanders. The species that don't have lungs breathe using gills. In most cases, these are external gills visible on each side of the body, even though the Congo eel has internal gills and gillnets. Some terrestrial salamanders have lungs which are used to breathe, although these are simple, like a sac, unlike the complex lungs of the mammals. Many species of salamanders, such as the Proteus, feature both gills and lungs when they become adults. Other species lack both of them, breathing being done through the skin. This type of breathing is also present in some species that have lungs. The salamander's skin secretes mucus, which helps maintain humidity when on the ground and helps maintain the balance of salts when in the water. Salamanders periodically shed their skins, losing their exterior layer while they grow up. Some salamanders use their caudal autotomy as a defense tactic. The tail vertebrae are very fragile, so the tail breaks when it is grabbed by a predator. The broken tail keeps moving for a short period, during which the salamander runs away or stays still in order to not be noticed while the predator is distracted. The salamanders easily regenerate their lost tissues. During a few weeks, they can regenerate a partially lost limb. They can also produce a white substance like the milk, which is poisonous. The glands from the skin of some salamanders secrete a toxic substance that has an effect on all vertebrates. The presence of this substance is indicated by the vivid coloring of the salamanders, usually yellow-black or red and black. The fire salamander is one of the most well-known salamander species in Europe. It lives in the forest of Central Europe, being more common in the hilly areas. It is also encountered in the Southern Europe, North of Africa and Middle East. It is mainly a nocturnal animal and loves the humidity. In humans, the venom of this species is harmless, but it is advisable to avoid eye and nose contact. In Germany, Austria and Switzerland, the salamander is an endangered species. The fire salamander is the most colored of all salamander species. It is black featuring yellow or orange spots. It has short, thick and strong paws. Its length is between 8 and 15 centimeters and it has a weight of 113 grams. It breeds by having between 2 and 7 eggs, reaching sexual maturity after 10 months. Eggs hatch after 30 days. It feeds on worms, larvae, and small invertebrates. Their life expectancy is up to 3 years. A Mexican salamander could help scientists create new medical treatments. This unusual creature is capable of regenerating almost all of its body parts. Axolotl, also known as Mexican walking fish, is a special creature. This is an endangered species and can only be found in the lake of Xochimilco to the south of Mexico City. Many animals can regenerate certain limbs. However, the capacity of this salamander is almost unlimited. If its head is not cut, it can completely regenerate in an almost exact copy of itself. This extraordinary ability includes the regeneration of half of its brain, all of its legs, and of its torso. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe. My name is Christian, and until the next video, all the best.